Atomic structure for dummies, with now newer and newest 3D models of Deluxe, Superstar Alloys, Triple Deluxe, and Knuckles.
Want to spray cranberry?
Hello, welcome to Atomic Structure for Dummies, where we'll learn all about atomic structure, as it says in the title, atomic structure. Look, I'm just really proud of what we accomplished and about. Alright, sheesh. Before knowing what atomic structure is, you should know what an atom is. Atoms are the basic building blocks of ordinary matter, like you and me. I like to imagine that it's tiny Lego blocks, building together to create you and I. That's right, we are Lego. Every solid, liquid, gas, and plasma is composed of Legos. I mean atoms. Now that you know what an atom is, let us look at what atomic structure of an atom looks like. Basically, atomic structure means the structure of an atom, and an atom has three main components: the protons, the neutrons, and the electrons. Protons are positively charged and neutrons are neutrally charged, while electrons are negatively charged. Protons and neutrons are both reside in the nucleus, which is in the center of the atom. Electrons, they orbit the center, which is the nucleus, but we all know it's our savior Lego. The atomic number or proton number of a chemical element is the number of protons found in the nucleus of every atom of that element. The atomic number uniquely identifies a chemical. Now we will have a short ad break, and it will only be about Lego. Atomic structure history with Professor This Is a Pun. You might be thinking, probably not, that there has to be history behind atomic structure. Atomic structure, correctamundo. Let's briefly go over the evolution of the atom and atomic structure. Matter is composed of indivisible building blocks. This idea was recorded as early as the 5th century BC by Eusebius and Democritus. The Greeks called these particles atoms, meaning indivisible. The modern word atom was derived from this term. Democritus proposed the different types and combinations of these particles were responsible for the various forms of matter. However, these ideas were largely ignored at the time, like the idea of Lego. Look at it now. The concept of the atom was revisited and elaborated upon by many scientists and philosophers, including Galileo, Newton, Boyle, and Lavoisier. In 1661, Boyle presented a discussion of the atoms in his The Skeptical Chemist. However, the English chemist and meteorologist John Dalton is first modern atomic theory, as explained in his New System of Chemical Philosophy. Dalton's experiments with gases led to some of the earliest measurements of atomic masses and the concept of atomic structure and reactants. Dalton's atomic theory contained the following ideas. All atoms of a given element are identical. The atoms of different elements vary in mass and size. Atoms are indestructible. Chemical reactions may result in their rearrangement, not their creation or destruction. Lego is your savior now. Let it devour you and your spirits and make it stronger. Silence, non-believer. You just don't understand. I'm good, friendo. Dalton also outlined a law of multiple proportions, which described how reactants will combine in set ratios like the early philosophers. Dalton's theories were not popularly accepted for much of the 19th century, but his ideas have since been accepted with amendments addressing subatomic particles, interconvention of energy and mass. Now that rather long ad is over, we can continue learning about the atomic structure. Electronic structure. The electronic structure is the way in which electrons are arranged. Electrons in atoms also occupy energy levels, also called shells. These shells can hold different maximum number of electrons. The electrons occupy the lowest available energy level first, shell nearest to the nucleus. The shell can hold 2 electrons, the second shell can hold 8 electrons, and the third shell can hold 8 electrons, and so on. That was a fun science video. Now let's finally talk about the thing that will guide us to a better world. Lego. I brought you these Legos as a sacrifice.
Man has fallen into the river in Lego City.